Hello, everybody. This is Dustin Sendejas, and this is my first Hearthstone video for livingthenerdlife.com. A little bit about myself. I come from the Magic the Gathering scene. I've been playing somewhat competitively for 4 or 5 years. I've never really gone hard in grinding tournaments and traveling, but I've been around Pro Tour qualifiers and some kind of mid-level, grinder level, I guess you could say, tournaments like that. And I got into Hearthstone roughly a year ago, and I've played it quite a bit since then. I haven't made Legend rank just yet, but I've gotten close-ish. I seem to get to about rank 4 every month, and I'm not quite able to break through. But I am happy to be here doing my first video for livingthenerdlife.com. I am going to do an arena run. These are a nice compact game. This is or format, I guess I should say. This is Hearthstone's version of a draft, where you draft a deck and you can go as far as 12 wins before the deck has to be retired, or once you get 3 losses, then you're done, and you collect whatever prize you may have collected. Unlike Magic, you're not drafting with a pod. You just get 3 cards at a time, you pick one, and then when you click play, the computer just selects someone else logged in, I think with the same record as you, but maybe not, and you battle against that person with your draft decks, with your arena decks. So that's what we're going to do right now. See how we do. Right, choosing a hero. I have very little experience with Shaman, especially in Arena. I've played both Warlock and Rogue a fair amount of times. I tend to get annihilated with the Rogue. I don't know what it is. I've definitely seen some killer Arena decks with Rogue. I can't seem to quite figure it out. I've had some pretty good Warlock decks. I feel a little more comfortable with that. So let's go for it. Okay, first pick. Well, Murloc Tide Caller. It's more of a constructed card. He kind of requires a Murloc focus to be good. Master Swordsmith is a decent 2-drop. You can accrue value. And Sunwalker is insane, so that's what we're taking. 4/5 with Taunt and Divine Shield is just a really powerful package. These 3 epics, unfortunately, are not impressive. Twisting Nether is the game's Wrath. I'm sorry, that's some jargon. Wrath of God, referring to Magic. Destroys all minions. It's pretty inefficient at 8 mana. Bane of Doom can be 2-for-1, also pretty inefficient. I guess I'll go with Demon Heart. I mean, there are more efficient removal spells out there, but 5 damage to a minion for 5 mana, that's not bad at all. The Warden can do a job, as can Unstable Ghoul. I think I like the solid double of Razorfin Hunter. 2/3 that brings a 1/1 with it. Okay, Leopard Gnome. Constructed All-Star, great aggro creature. Maybe requires a little bit too tight of a focus for Arena. The 1-mana 2/1s aren't quite as good, I don't think, in Arena as they are in Constructed. Although Leopard Gnome is still a fine card. I know there's some people that advocate the Arena strategy with Warlock of just taking all low curve since your hero power is drawing cards. But I'm not on that path as it is, so I'm taking this removal spell. Two drops are good. This guy's good value. I already have a big stabilizing 6. Brewmaster is pretty strong. Retriggering minions can be pretty sweet. Although, yeah, I guess this ability is better when the guy has bigger stats because he's harder to just attack and kill. Whereas the 2/3, the text might not be super relevant. These are all pretty good though. I think I'm gonna go with the Brewmaster. Dark Iron Dwarf is really good value. Micro Machine is a great threat, especially if you can coin into it. Murloc Tidehunter is okay. It's two bodies for one. It's between these two. I don't know. I think I like Micro Machine. I like the upside. Summoning Portal is tempting. I have drafted a couple Summoning Portal decks. Some have been pretty sweet. Some have really sucked. Is Enrage getting Wind Fury worth the toughness? The +1 health that I get with Spider Tank. I honestly don't know. Warlock isn't really a class that can take advantage of Raging Worgen that easily. I think I'm going to pick Spider Tank. Yeah, let's take another removal spell. Am I not clicking? What's going on? There we go. Whoa, I haven't seen this guy before. This is a new Goblins vs. Gnomes card. At the end of each turn, destroy this minion if it's your only one. Okay, so it's just a off-the-charts efficient with a 6-mana 9/9, but he can't stand alone. You gotta have other guys. And if you don't have other guys, he's just dead. Or Blood Knight is a 3-mana 3/3, which is fine on its own, with upside of getting rid of Divine Shields and getting pumped because of it. Tried Bane of Doom before. I don't really like it. Killing a guy and summoning a random demon is sweet, but the demon isn't necessarily high impact. You might get a lame one, and 5 mana for 2 damage is super inefficient. I really don't know how this guy... I would like to try this guy. I've never seen him. I've never played him myself. I've never seen him in play, that is. I mean, I looked at the spoiler of the whole set. I clearly forgot about this guy. I don't think there's a way we can take advantage of Nerubian Egg right now. Take the good old Azure Drake. Very solid card. Well, I guess my Anima Golem makes Murloc Tidehunter a little more tempting because he creates 2 bodies. Although Zombie Chow is very efficient. Yeah, I think it's the Zombie Chow. The new constructed all-star Anoyotron. He lives up to his name. Fairy Dragon can be a really strong opening play against some decks. And then here's the Raging Worgen, also very high upside. This is a tough one. Let's go with Worgen. Okay. Wolf Rider's not bad. He kind of just acts as a removal spell much of the time. Cult Master is pretty great. It requires a little finagling to get it into a very advantageous position. Succubus is, super efficient, much like Anima Golem, but also, same with Golem and with many Warlock cards, has the drawback. And in this case, it's discarding a random card, which sometimes is, very worth it to get a very efficient card. Although, in playing Succubus, I have found that 3 health, it's kind of that threshold where it's not that difficult to deal with. So I think I like Cult Master. he can kind of just blow a game wide open. Warlock can't really take advantage of Blood Cell Raider. War Golem is a perfectly serviceable late game. I do like Floating Watcher, though. 5 mana for 4/4 is not great, but all you do is activate your hero power, and it can get really out of hand, so he sort of kind of demands to be dealt with. A former Constructed All-Star Soulfire. Don't see it around that much these days. Another Succubus, another Zombie Chow. Double Zombie Chow is pretty strong early game. Soulfire. Even at the cost of discarding a card, 4 damage for 1 mana. It was real good. I do have 2 Shadow Bolts and a Demon Heart already, though. Let's try and get that early game control of the board with Zombie Chow. A 3/3 taunt or a 1/4 taunt. Same cost. This guy is not very good. Again, kind of just requires a real focused aggro plan. It's hard to get in arena. Definitely 3/3. 1 power, not too interested. Blood Imp has been disappointing in arena the times I've played him. Both Ogre Magi and Nightblade are fine. Both 4/4s, so I'll take the one that's cheaper. I mean, the text is, relevant on both the cards, but it's definitely about the vanilla test, I would say, with this comparison. So, 4 mana 4/4 beats a 5 mana 4/4, and a 3 mana 4/4 probably beats them both. It's got a drawback, but I'm willing to accept it. Okay, these are 3 strong cards. Shattered Sun Cleric is kind of a 2-for-1. Voidwalker can be really good on tempo, although less impressive in arena than in Constructed. And Hellfire, it's nice to have a sweeper. I think the Cleric generally does enough work. Matter Bomber. I have played this card just a little in Constructed when I was experimenting. I've heard that he's kind of just a nuts in arena. I really haven't had an opportunity to see it, but I think I'd like to. Shadow Flame is a good card. Nerubian Egg requires help, but can be scary. Let's see how this Matter Bomber performs. 3rd Zombie Chow. Or 2 pretty crappy cards. So yeah, Zombie Chow is a very good card. Although it definitely has diminishing returns. I mean, a turn 9 or 10, 12 Zombie Chow when you and your opponent are racing can be more of a detriment sometimes than a boon. But I think I like just having that that better chance of getting one in the early game when it can really kind of take over the board. All 3 of these cards are pretty decent. Tinkertown Technician definitely shoots way up in how good he is if you have a mech on board, which right now I have 2, it looks like. This Crazy Golem and a Spider Tank. Oh, and a Micro Machine. Mortal Coil is good too. You do get to draw a card if you kill the minion, but it's only 1 damage, which on some boards does nothing. Yeah, let's take it to Tinkertown. It's a fun sentence. 4th Zombie Chow. Am I interested in that? Or a Youthful Brewmaster. A Fairy Dragon. Brewmaster, I guess can... What do I re-trigger in here? I've already got the Ancient Brewmaster as well. Let's go with the Natural Defenses of the Fairy Dragon. Sense Demon. Do I have a lot of demons? Got the Floating Watcher. That's it, I think. Yeah, ain't gonna be sensing any demons. I don't want the top of my card to be too crowded. I'm gonna take that Mortal Coil. Happy to have one of those. Leper Gnome, great constructed card. Pretty low impact. Stormwind Knight always seems to overperform. So I'm leaning towards that. Although Fen Creeper can be quite the wall. Yeah, I don't know if this is canon, but I think I'm taking Stormwind Knight. I just always... It always does more than I expect it to, but maybe that won't be the case this time. We'll see. Dalaran Mage is pretty crappy. Second Mortal Coil, second Cult Master. Got a lot of threes. Following up with a Cult Master. Could be pretty strong. Trade, get a card out of it. Yeah. Ooh. Chillwind Yeti. Picture of efficiency. We got a pointless 1-mana 2/1. Way too situational card. And the 6/6. Charge makes this guy at least like do something relevant. Sometimes. I think definitely the Berserker. Pretty strong 2-drop. Okay, we got an epic. Fell Reaver. The 5-mana 8/8. When our opponent plays a card, we discard the top 3 cards of our deck. A lot more detrimental in a game with 30-card decks. The 5-mana 8/8, that thing is hard to stop. Twisting Nether. As I said, very powerful, but kind of just too expensive. And Big Game Hunter can be sweet. He can definitely answer some problems. But is a little more of a scalpel than, you know, a hammer, so to speak. So yeah, let's pair the Fell Reaver here with our whatever Anima Golem and get some awkward, hyper-efficient cards and see if we can make them work. Taking a minute to find an opponent here because it's super late. I am being somewhat irresponsible. That's alright though. I'm an adult. Do what I want. Snogger Ball. Snogger Ball? Popular Norwegian sport of Snogger Ball. Let's keep the 2-drop. Alright, well, that Sunwalker's not coming down for a long time. But hopefully it'll take over the board when it does. Hey, one of our zombie chows, right on time. I definitely like having him before the Micro Machine. Hopefully the Zombie Chow can control whatever our opponent might play and allow Micro Machine to just keep building up in power. Oh, well. Can't control that. So. Yeah, just draw a card, plan to take it out in 2 hits, I guess. Or Shadow Bolt it? No, I want to play Micro Machine next time if I can. Unstable Ghoul. Not a bad answer to the turn 1 Zombie Chow. Snogger Bowls. Snoge Herbal. I don't know. Oh. He's just taking the initiative on his own, huh? Strikes me as kind of weird, because he could have hit me, and then I would have had to have used my attack step. Oh no, well, yeah, I guess the 1 damage would have killed his mech, so he had to do it that way. Fair enough. But now I really can't play my Micro Machine into that guy. So let's drop a Razorfin Hunter. Put 2 bodies on the board. Maybe I'll get to kill something with my Hunter, buy him back with Ancient Brewmaster, retrigger, get another 1/1, and let the value train take me. Take me away to a beautiful place. Does he have a Mortal Coil, perhaps? Why would he make that attack? No. Well, I'm perfectly happy leaving his 2/3 on the board in exchange for my refreshing my Razorfin Hunter. Oh, I just got the flavor of those guys by choosing the word refresh in that sentence. Now I get it. Alright. No, not throwing him under the bus to draw a card. Okay. I mean, I guess just dealing 2 damage to my Brewmaster wouldn't have really been that much anyway. Wouldn't have been super relevant. I'm going to deal with that Cult Master, though. That guy can be a problem. I think I just play Zombie Chow after... Or no. Maybe a Micro Machine. Kill the Crocolisk. Oh, I do like hitting for 5, though. Yeah, let's play Zombie Chow. Five is a lot. I don't want to give up that extra 3 damage just to clear the way for Micro Machine to build up and ultimately do more damage. I just hit hard now. And we got some good mid-range threats waiting in the wings with Sunwalker and Asher. Alright. Well, he had the proper spare part to deal with that situation. Ooh. We got a lot of beef here. Yeah, this is practically for free, right? Only deals 1 damage. And drop this big nasty. Boom. Sunwalker. Might as well be... Yeah. You get it. Alright. See, look at that value. Sucked up all those cards. I'm perfectly fine with that. And the Warlock doesn't have any secrets, so he's just playing this guy as a 2/2. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just finish him off and fill the board with dudes. Dudes of the efficient variety. These guys kind of gum up my Ogre Brute a little bit. Is there such a thing as an Arctic gerbil, I wonder? I don't think that's a real thing. Snowger Ball. Is there any reason to try and control the board? This guy only has 1 health. So maybe I should trade here. Yeah. Wait, Azure Drake and a 3. So let's see what we draw. Cult Master.
Another round.
Well, a lot of beef on board. Let's hope it stays that way. Snogue E Rebel. My name is Jib. It comes from nowhere. Ogre Brute of your own, I see. Just in case Ogre Brute triggers the trades with the guy, get a card out of it. Okay. Or we can just kill our opponent. No, not quite. Getting there. Take his hero power off the table. Any reason not to flood the board further? Just play another 4/4. I don't want to drop this zombie chow right now. The 5 life might be relevant. I don't know. Got like 1,000,000 power on the board, but you never know. He could have got a Twisting Nether. Is that what it was called? Whatever that 8-mana Wrath of God is. Alright. One very snowy gerbil down. Well, looks like I'm up in the Warlock Mirror. Moving on. Druid. Dragonfire, Certified Nurse. I don't know if I would want Nurse Dragonfire as my caretaker. As my healthcare professional. Maybe. I've had a lot of wounds I needed cauterized. Fairy Dragon, I think, is pretty good in the opening hand. I mean, opponent has to trade with it, you know, or kill it in combat anyway. Can't use an early removal spell on it. All right. No doofy 1-mana 2/1s or anything. So let's run out Fairy Dragon and hope it's hard for the Certified Nurse Dragonfire to answer. Oh, I suppose it's not that hard. The Claw. Okay. Right on. Keep this efficiency train rolling. Hopefully I will be in a position to be able to play the Dread Infernal before Sunwalker, so I don't negate his Divine Shield. Oh, there's one of those situations I was talking about where Stormwind champion, Stormwind knight, just seems pretty solid.
For the king. For honor.
Kill a guy, still have a 2/2 that's perfectly relevant on the board. It's like better than Hammer of Wrath, right?
Where shall I strike?
Ooh. Value Town. Then I can't get through this guy. Ah. I so want a spare part in a 4/4. Man. Yeah, I think I just gotta get this Druid of the Claw out of the way. Demon Heart it is. Alright, Stormwind Knight. Time for job number 2. Serve me well. Ooh. Of course. Of course he answers that. Oops. Can't trigger my Tinkertown Technician. This guy's no fun. Alright. Let's play this 6/6.
Squire, attend. Ready, sir.
Not a bad answer. I've always been impressed with this guy in Arena too. Just putting 2 bodies on the board tends to be pretty good. Just if I wanted to use my mana most efficiently, I'd play like Chillwind Yeti and Raging Morgun, or Chillwind Yeti and Tinkertown Technician. I mean, let's trade. Well, they kind of still just 2 for 2. So maybe it's not as mana efficient, but maybe I just drop Sunwalker. Protect my Dread Infernal. Keep hitting like a dump truck. Came in like a wrecking ball.
Your magic shall not save.
Alright, well, no more abilities. But he's still a 4/5. I don't even know if that's the proper melody to that Wrecking Ball song. Not as knowledgeable about pop culture as one might think for my line of work. Though Miley Cyrus does have a pretty crazy Instagram that I recommend you follow. Yeah, this seems fine, right? Worgen, Berserker, kill your 4/3. These guys are kind of small for this stage of the game, especially against a Druid. He can drop a lot of bombs. Might be kind of easy to answer. Or outclass, but nevertheless, they're dudes. Too bad I couldn't play that Dread Infernal now, though, right? Coming for 1,000,000 damage. Ooh, here's my Fell Reaver. How many cards we got? 18 cards. I think he's kind of better against a Druid than anybody else, too, because the Druid tends to have expensive cards. And he's a mech. Triggers Technician. On this board, don't I just want to play Yeti. But maybe we trigger him while we get the chance. Yeah, Yeti's always a 4/5. I think that's what I'm going to do. See if we get a relevant spare part. Stealth. Oh, yeah, I'll stealth my 8-8.
Who you want me killed?
Mr. Fell Reaver is going to be coming in like, oh no! Oh, okay. Well, that could have been worse. Lose a few cards, no bigs.
Your magic shall not save you.
Lose a few more. Getting slightly bigger. Still 12 though. Slightly disincentivized from using my hero power. Oh. So close to dead. But I can take my opponent to 1. In that case, what's the safer play? Drawing a card. This is going to be such low life, and the game's not going to go on much longer. Or is that just asking to be decked? If I draw a card, or 10 cards, he'd have to play 4 cards to deck me. Let's draw a card. Yo to the low. Yeah. Well, should I take it a 1 or should I play Yeti and Razor for now? I think I like this the best.
Who you want me killed?
Alright. Don't let me down, Fell Reaver. Alright, let's mill a few cards. Sure, sure. And can my opponent survive? Whoo! Innervate. You're kidding. Can he do it though? Can he kill my board? Guess he can trade with my board. So what am I looking for? Do I have some direct damage in? Well, it better be my last card if I do. Wow. Innervate into 1 more card. Oh! Definitely don't want to play this first and give him 2 more targets. Matter Bomber. Alright, buddy. You can do it. Live up to the hype. Yeah, that's a no. No. Come on! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, well, I still have a 5-4. I still got a 2-3 and a 1-1. Let's do it. Oh. Dragonfire CN has clearly been praying to the RNG gods. Can you do it, buddy? Yes! That was an interesting one. That was a... game was a little crazy. But Dragonfire is a certified nurse, so... he or she can take care of his or her wounds. Hopefully. Or has the necessary connections to do so. As a healthcare professional. Too bad he's not a hearthcare professional. What? Alright. That was ridiculous. Hunter. That's a fun name. Lasers, pew pew. I like it. Sure, we can pitch Cult Master. He's kind of a mid-late gameplay. Curve's looking pretty good right now. Turn 1, 2, 3. Turn 2, ramp into one of my 3s. Turn 3, play the other one. Feeling fine. Or just dump. No, then I have nothing to do on turn 2. Yeah, let's stick with this plan. Alright, nothing but a hero power. I like it. Since the board is empty, 2 health isn't as vulnerable as maybe it otherwise would. Although using his triggered ability kind of as a surprise removal spell can be pretty strong too. Secret. So what are we expecting? Man, it'd be kind of cool if it was Freezing Trap, right? Just attacked with him. Got to re-trigger him. Kind of expecting Explosive Trap, which is fine. Misdirection. Okay. Yeah. No big deal. I think I would rather that have happened than, like, any other trap. Damage is just fine for me right now. My opponent has got to answer my board.
Bring me steel.
The new weapon from Goblins vs. Gnomes, the Glaive Zuka. A pretty solid one. Couple of 3/4s. I will weaken the one that does not give him life when it dies. I think I want to kill that guy. I play around mind control tech. Nah. Let's just get our opponent dead. Lasers. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew. Ugh. Yeah, as much to my face as... Okay. Sweet, he pretty much has to take 4 to kill that guy now. Otherwise he probably dies. Okay. And kill his 5/4. I'll play this guy and make him a 9/9 next turn. It's pretty crazy. I like just killing this guy. Keeping his board clean. Keep your board clean and out of trouble. I love these playmats in this game. Oh, you got all the bombers. That was rough. Sure, he was aiming for this guy. Really hoping to get that life boost. Definitely easy right now. Well, if it's Explosive Trap, he gains 5 from this guy, goes to 10. He'll take... Oh! Okay. Right on, man. Okay. Well, 3 wins down. Long way to go if I'm attempting to get that 12. Let's keep on cruising. What's up with my touchpad functionality? Let's scroll down, not up. There we go. And I need to restart this jam. It's alright. Boy, wish I had another cup of coffee. Don't want to get up though. I don't know enough about the software yet. I don't think I can pause it. So
I will fight with honor.
I'll just express my wish and lament my lack of a second hot beverage. Yep. Just keeping the one drop, I guess. Don't know. Nah. KF3AR. KF3AR. K fear. Whatever that is. Secret. Paladin, it's most likely Avenge. That's the one that gets the most play. You see Noble Sacrifice. I mean, really, you see any of them, but other than Noble Sacrifice and Avenge, the others kind of suck. I think I'm going to plan on turn 2 this guy. I think I liked that better than the other options. Although, there's a lot of options on that first turn. I could double Zombie Chow. I could coin into a Mani Berserker. Who is pretty good if the secret ends up being Noble Sacrifice. Let's go ahead and test the waters for that now, I guess. Okay. So it's not one that triggers an attack, which is only Noble Sacrifice. It's not one that triggers when I play a guy, which is whatever that one is. The one that makes his health 1. It's probably Avenge. So we gotta keep that in mind. And against the Paladin, you always want to be careful that you're not making yourself, not exposing yourself to getting wrecked by Consecration. It is one of the Paladin class cards, so they have a lot of opportunities to pick it up, generally. No reason to 2-for-1 myself just to deal with 3/3. So, to the dome we go. The question is, do I draw on Zombie Chow or Berserker? Yeah, Berserker's pretty good to have on board if opponents potentially threatening Consecration. At least, you know, while protected by a taunter.
It's time for the
We're recording just fine, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm panicking a little bit about that. There was a mishap at the first attempt at this, so I want to make sure. Oh, another mind control tech. Is that guy really around that much? It doesn't seem like he... The choice doesn't seem to come up for me too often. Alright. Well, he is indeed the tech. The mind control tech. Beware of going wide.
Let me think.
Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal with that taunter anyway, so I gotta throw my dudes into it. I could draw and play Fairy Dragon. That does really leave me open to Consecration. Maybe I just play these guys at 3/3. I mean, that's not mana efficient at all, but I have some powerful plays coming up. So, I think we just take our lumps, kill this guy, and one of his guys probably gets +3/+2 from Avenge. And you have a 6/5. That's the thing. Okay. And that mind control tech was solid. Oof. Chill in Yeti. Quite the bruiser. Oh, and he can... Yeah, with his lame little Lights Justice here. That card. Am I right? Okay, Fear. Huh. Oh, you're... Do I Azure Drake? And you just eat it with Yeti. I'm still like pretty behind on tempo. Yeah, I think now is the time for an 8/8. I mean, maybe he thinks he can mill me out, so he starts trying to play a bunch of cards. Maybe my Fel Reaver just sucks up both of his minions, which I'd be perfectly fine with. Oh, that's a good answer to it.
Get in there! Fight, maggot!
Oh, yeah, still finishes it off. I guess kind of fearing, if I had like a silence effect. Alright, well my opponent is still pretty far up on cards. So I'll play the Sunwalker. Presumably his Silver-Handed Crew will kill my Divine Shield, and then he'll trade with the 6/2 Mind Control tech. And I'll still have at least Yeti and a 2/1 to worry about. All problems to be addressed later. What's it gonna be? More weapons. Ah, another humility. I've said I usually don't pick that card very highly with Paladin, but maybe that's my problem. Maybe I am undervaluing that card. Because it's been pretty clutch both of those turns. Pretty much took my my stabilizing efforts and just quashed them. 10, 11, 12, 13. So he's got 14 damage on board. Let's see what Mr. Drake yields. Ogre Brute, nothing for me right now. Alright. Okay. So I think you can take me to 1. Oh, well, that's game. That mind control tech again. I mean, didn't win my opponent the game before, but was a great card still. Huh. Well, maybe it's just around. Maybe I really gotta keep that card in mind. Or maybe keeping it in mind will lose me more games than it'll win me, because my opponent didn't have it and it would have been better to just go wide. I don't know. These are the concerns we weigh. Alright, K-Fear, you got me.
Gul'dan versus
Ashura. Ashura the Shaman.
your
Asha-sha-sha-sha. Lots of shushes going on over here. Lots of 5-drops in my opening hand. It's not what I want to see. I think I've played against a different class every round. Yeah, I went Warlock, Druid. I was third. Oh, whatever. Can't think about it now. Too busy coining into Fairy Dragon. So if he has that Rockbiter weapon, whatever that thing is, I can answer it. But can't be Lightning Bolted, of course. Storm Forge Axe. Alright, that'll do it. You don't want to forge an axe during a storm normally. You're liable to slip up,
It's time for a little
cut yourself. I wish I had a 3 that I could play next turn. Maybe I will draw one. There are a lot in this deck, I believe. If I recall accurately. Well, opponent definitely has decisions, apparently. Taunt Totem. Not sure what the decision is. I guess whether or not to just attack me or save both of his axe swings for minions. I mean, he's definitely not, like, innovating in anything. Hey, look at that.
Who you want me killed? Don't mess with Tusk Gul'dan. For the crusade!
Yeah, his Scarlet Crusader can take out both my 2/3s. No point in wasting my attack step to throw one at him. Although I could play Stormwind Knight. Get rid of his Divine Shield. And trade with Razorfin Hunter. He probably kills my 2/2 Stormwind with an axe. But all I do there is really just save my Berserker, which I don't have any way to take advantage of anyway. It's pretty much the same card as Razorfin Hunter right now. So, let's just Yeti.
Who you want me killed?
Put that power on the board.
Steel why?
What to do indeed. Was that the one you were trying to roll for? You got a Lightning Storm? Flame Tongue Totem. I was thinking about that card when I chose not to kill Scarlet Crusader. But, you know. I mean, this ain't constructed, you know? Not that Flame Tongue Totem is some super rare card. I mean, it's a class card. It's a good one, though. For sure. So what do I kill? Yeah, it's still just gotta be the totem, right? I can then Stormwind Champion and kill his 3/1, or just play an 8/8.
Who you want me
think
Suck steel, swine.
not super efficient, but I think I like killing this 3-1. It might not be mana efficient, but pretty good value. Ugh. Fire Elemental. That is like the reason to play a Shaman, man, that card. Ooh, that card. Fire Elemental is a good one. Alright, let's just answer it with an 8/8. And get rid of that totem. I'd say the Fel Reaver most dangerous for me against Rogue. They have that potential to chain all those spells. Against most classes, I don't feel too panicked about it. That Innervate play that the Druid made is pretty sweet though. Ooh, bye-bye Matter Bomber. And he had a removal? Oh, come on. Okay. That is a good board. Yeah, first time I've seen that Golem. How many games have we played? This isn't a great board for him though. Well, I think I should make a 6/6. Probably just trades with that. Definitely better than leaving 12 power on my opponent's side of the board. Or just getting attacked for 12. Overload 3. As well as it should be, man. 7/8 taunt. Come on. 5 mana. That's ridiculous. Yeah. It's making a 6/6. Zombie Chow. Big Bash. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Ugh, that's a good play right now. Yep. And he probably hits me once, kills my 8/1, draws a card, which is pretty solid. Cult Master, man. That guy'll get you there. I'm gonna be conscious of cards in my deck. Fel Reaver triggered a few times. 7. I'm not too nervous yet. 4/4 instead of the mech, so you can't. Oh well, either one to trade this Cult Master. Nevertheless. Alright. Well, Dread Infernal's not bad on this board. Gets rid of that Divine Shield. But, unfortunately, my Ogre can't break through. So, yeah, I think I try and attack him, because I have a 50-50 chance of just hitting the Shaman. And even if I don't, bringing a Sunwalker to 1 is fine. Come on. Dang. Never when you want it to, right? And I mean, if he just attacks me, I can re-trigger my own Dread Infernal next turn and kill it. Nice. A weird picture from afar. What's going on here? Ooh, another flame tongue totem. Not bad. Very strong card. Especially behind a taunt wall. Well, that pretty much went down as you drew it up. Unfortunately, my Cult Master's not nearly as strong since my deck is so low. Let's get some defense in here. And do I play him just a 4-2? I mean, it's not like I can choose not to draw, but one of my other plays, I gotta bounce somebody. I think it's gotta be him. And really no incentive just running my Spider Tank into his Shield Master. Oof. That card. As I've said before, I don't know if any card in Arena has beaten me more than the late game Stormwind Champion. That is always the one. I've drafted it numerous times and somehow it's never been as great for me as it always seems to be for my opponents. So I guess I'm just not the champion, the Stormwind Champion Master or something. Yep. Well, he's got about 1 million damage off that Flame Tongue Totem. So what can we do about it? 2 cards left. This one, if it's your only one. So if I play like, Zombie Chow Clear, it'll just get killed. Micro Machine. Yeah, let's do it like that. And reclaim this guy. So my opponent still has, very good attacks. But I just gotta try and stem the bleeding. I mean, I can't just, play nothing. Man, those Flame Tongue totems are always so annoying because, it's just an 0-3 on its own. So without, a taunt protection or getting a bunch of value on the first turn you play it, it can be a card that's real easy to deal with. So it's always, it's like, I don't know. Like my mouth is watering in anticipation to just getting a free kill on a Flame Tongue Totem the turn after it's played, but it never happens. My opponents generally seem to know how to set it up well. A lot of solid players out there. Yeah, so I guess I would do this here, then you can't just kill it with Healing Totem. What do we got? Assure the Shaman. Getting the gong. Do we need to get the big can and pull you off stage? Ooh. Another big old bruiser. Finally, the menace of Flame Tongue Totem is gone, but the damage has been done, I'm afraid. Oh. Well. Insult to injury, I believe is what that's called. Yeah. There's no chance this game. We could play it out. Well, sure, I'm dead next turn. May as well just let him do it. I guess not quite this turn, but basically, I mean, he just kills Cult Master, my 9/9 just dies automatically. I have no cards.
Well played. Feel the power.
Oh. He's just got the kill. Alright. Well. Not keeping up with the first few rounds with our Warlock deck. The old triple zombie chow special. Mortal Coil's never come up yet, has it? In all these 5 games. Just taking another quick look over things. Remember, I got 2 of those. Yep. Okay. Well, let's see if we can hang in there. No, not yet. What do you got for me, opponent finder?
Gul'dan versus
Fang the Paladin.
I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Sure. Well, on the play. Just got a 1-2-3 curve here. Get that curve going.
It's time for action.
2 threes, 2 threes. All I want is 2 threes.
Follow the rules.
Not the best Aldor Peacekeeper in history, but not nothing.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Get that guy out of the way.
You want to be killed.
You can coin Consecrate for a decent 2-for-1. Oh no, he already coined for the Peacekeeper last turn. Oh man. Is this the game where 9-9 is going to stick around? That would be sweet. Love to see him in action. Well, it's not like there's much mystery with just a huge dude. I think I know generally how he would perform. He would attack and hit really hard. I don't want to just annihilate my own board with Matter Bomber, so I'll wait on that. The old Saber-tooth Tiger. Stranglehorn. I think I get played a lot, I notice. I like that all the abilities have little names, you know, all the the triggered abilities, the battle graphics. Okay, he's gonna be able to clear my board. Who knows? But I really want to play 9. Oh wait, no. I should do this first. So if he hits the 5/5, then there's a decent chance Matter Bomber might finish it off. And I should play to that end. Or do I just kill it and play 9? No. No, I do this. Then if the Berserker gets hit, I can attack for more. Come on. Yes! Could only have worked out slightly better. So many sticks of dynamite. Okay, let's do this. 9-9, 9-9, 9-9. And it's kind of late game for Zombie Chow, but I want to give my 9-9 extra protection. No need to worry about a 1-1, right? And I swear, if you mind control tech me, steal my 9-9, and then, I don't know, Defender of Argus or some nonsense. Oh, okay, I think he's just dead. Okay, threat of 9-9. And my other guys. He was a pretty low life total. Alright, well, 4 wins is okay. Just keep on cruising. Paladin number 2. Guts. Blah, blah. That's a weird name. And this opening hand is trash. So let's see a good one. Okay. That is a curve. And not coining anything, so hopefully that means my micro machine is going to sit here and accrue power, which will quickly be set upon my opponent's face. Set, mind you. Well, that dude outclasses all of mine. If I play Iron for Grizzly and attack,
So many possibilities.
he can just eat it with his spider tank. I still have to trade something else. Is that what's... Man. I don't want to Shattered Sun Cleric my 3-2 just to trade the spider tank, but I'm wondering if that's just the correct play. Or maybe I keep protecting. Well, he can be consecrated anyway. So maybe I do neither? Maybe I just... No. No, some will just regain the life from... Yeah, I think I have to do this. Painful when Micro Machine can grow into absurdity, but... I don't think I can... Didn't think I can leave that 3-2, or the 3-4 just lying around. Ready to bring the hurt. Sure.
Push forward.
Man, do I miss the damage? Whatever. If he consecrates, he consecrates. I can deal. Hey, clutch draw. It almost feels like poor value that, like, I'm not using the +1 spell power to kill this guy. Ooh, nice. But you know what? Who's complaining?
Push forward.
That was a good attack. In the mid game here, if you get one of those turns where, well, like that, where you clear where they're only guy and you hit really hard, that can kind of be the pivotal swing or kind of turning point in a game. Although I've been ahead, so maybe it's not the right word.
Not on my watch.
Whoa. It's kind of turning that into like a super Annoyotron. I can just use this triggered ability to get rid of Divine Shield.
Push forward.
Opponent still got a lot of cards in hand though. 6 mana. Potentially plenty to do. Alright, gain 5 life. Yeah. Ah, look at that. What can I do neatly? I can hero power, play Shadow Bolt. Hope I draw 2. I guess I should probably just Shadow Bolt and play this 3-3. Yeah, so I think I'm finding that Anima Golem really only good when you're like way ahead. And even then, not always the best. I think the last couple of turns I've just had plays that were stronger. Guts, 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 guts. Guts has options. Alright, just has to Resign himself to going to 1, huh? That's painful. So, do I Sunwalker or do I 9-9? And our opponent's at 1. We 9-9, right? How can I resist? Let's draw a card first. Maybe I can just kill him. I guess I should have drawn before attacking. But it is ridiculously late. I'm getting sleepy. That's alright. I'm going to power through because I want to get these wins. Alright, don't do something crazy. Equality consecrate. Okay. Meek Shallon here. This is not climbing very fast. Apparently my Warlock is not very meek. I'm not going to be inheriting nothing. But you know, Warlock, he's got to work for what he gets in life. They don't have it easy. The Warlocks. I mean, look at his giant teeth practically going into his nose. It's weird if... Well, not that it's weird, but... I think I've played Star Mage before. Name looks familiar. Mage tends to be a very strong class in Arena. I think I want to go the double Zombie Chow opening here, because I have a 2-drop I can play the next turn. Hopefully this just leaves my opponent really hamstrung on early options. Yes, alright. Clearly feeling some emotion. Yeah, 2 mana Tusker. Not bad. I don't think I want to play a 3-2 into... Well, he just trades with it. It's not that big of a deal. Can't be hero powered, so he can't go like attack with 1/1. Zing it. Definitely don't want to double attack his 2/3 and then just have a bunch of guys susceptible to his hero power. Guess we just attack. Usually Zombie Chow's job is kind of controlling the early board, but seems like he's not quite capable of doing that right now. My opponent thanked me. Apparently was fearing that there was something else I was going to do. The old Rager. So Raging Worgen. So my opponent uses hero power on Raging Worgen, then has a 4/2 Wind Fury attacker. Sure. Still, I don't think I want to give up 2 Zombie Chows. I'm gonna do it like this. Kill Soul Guy. Zombie Chow. Then my own Razorfin Hunter. And I don't know. If you have some crazy combo to make this guy like a 10 power Wind Fury, then guess you got me. More than likely he'll just kill 2 guys. Which I'm alright with. Alright. Oh. Yeti. Damage is kind of all going for nothing. Because the Zombie Chows just give it back to him. I mean, maybe that's why he gave me the thank you earlier, because he knew the laugh was just going to come back. But I'd still rather him use some resources than just his hero power to kill things off, you know? Just Harvest Golem on board. Now's a good time to Azure Drake. Then we got Sunwalker. So just dropping bombs. Oh, is this a blizzard? Yep. Not a bad sequence. Let's keep the bombs coming.
Special delivery.
Oof. Yeah, not bad. So I could Shadow Bolt it. I think I'd rather play Magi and Grizzly. I think I'd rather he trade his 3/3 for mine. I kind of want to... Especially now that I can deal 5 damage to the Magi, I think the Shadow Bolt has more value. Got a couple of kind of big removal spells that can answer these late game threats. But we'll see what he does.
What to do? What to do?
Oh, he's got the Fireball. Strong card, that Fireball. Ooh. Oh, man. Really like to have this guy already down. Then again, 6 is a lot. So maybe I wouldn't want that anyway. I'll just throw him out there. Oh, jeez. Wow. Not a single one went to me.
My magic will tear you
Ah,
apart.
Yeah. My sentiments exactly. I'm cool with that. Do I go for it? Do I Anima Golem? Shadow Bolt this guy, or is that just too greedy? Maybe I'll wait until I have more of a board. Definitely Shadow Bolting this guy, but... Ooh. Well, he seems like a pretty good Brewmaster target. Whoa. Yeah, that is the big dirtle of the set. Force Tank Max. Let's get rid of that Divine Shield. Kind of awkward, but this card's really not doing anything at this stage of the game. Get a little bit of damage and... Oh wait, I can't finish off with Demon Heart because that... Yeah. Yeah, so maybe I just attack him. Oh, didn't get there. Well, in that case, let's make him use his attack still. Lay on the damage. Whoa. Two cards and a whole turn to deal with his 7/6. I guess I just don't have much of a choice, do I? I mean, Cult Master is the kind of card that can sort of get me back in the game.
For the king! For honor!
Man, as much as I've seen that Force Tank Max just kind of not get any respect, which I totally get that. Seems pretty inefficient. That always seems to come at a clutch time when I'm playing against it. Yeah. We just gotta run our dudes out there.
Well played.
Well played. What does that mean? Use your another fireball? As I was saying, Mage is one of the strongest classes in Arena, and largely due to the strength of a card like Fireball. Which I guess he needed, because the hand was pretty weak apart from that. Well, Mirror Image would have been alright on that board. It's kind of showboating a little bit, which, whatever. I don't really care. Just giving yourself an opportunity to mess up. So I'll take my small percentage chance when that occasionally happens. Hey, alright. Okay, 5 wins. Not great, not terrible. Like I said, Warlock, I've done okay with him in the past. I haven't gotten a 12-win run with the Warlock yet. I'm trying to do it with every class. But 5 is respectable. I think, in general, that sort of Turbo Zombie Chow plan was pretty decent. There were a couple, kind of inefficient selections. Overall, I think it was a pretty strong deck. Okay, well, this has been Hearthstone with Dustin Sendejas on behalf of livingthenerdlife.com. So if you want to check out more stuff or stay in contact, follow Living the Nerd Life on social media. You can check out their Twitter. It's at Team Nerd Life. Or you can like them on Facebook, and that's facebook.com/LT_Nerdlife. So I hope you do those things. Leave me some comments, some input, wherever it is you happen to see this video, YouTube, on livingthenerdlife.com, or wherever. And maybe you can help me out drafting the Warlock better. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.